Mortal Kombat. Fight. Welcome back to the channel. For the first part of Mortal Kombat, we've been playing Mortal Kombat versus DC Universe. And well, this game ain't fun, really. This is not fun. I will say it has a cool idea, and I'll show you what that, but this game is not fun. Like, look at that. That was horribly rendered. But I want to just talk about this before we talk about anything. The menu. So I'm going to click one player. We zoom in on Scorpion. B. Batman looks. A. Scorpion uses his spear. B. Batman deflects. A. They get ready to fight. And that's really it. It's pretty cool. I do like that. But now we're just going to keep rotating around them and rotating around them. But let's actually talk about this now. So first of all, this is an interesting idea that they had. Mortal Kombat versus DC Universe. Warner Brothers bought the rights and was just like, all right, let's make a game. But the superheroes can't kill because that's just kind of what we do. And I'm like, but Mortal Kombat, all they do is kill. How's that going to work? It's not. But they decided to try this out anyway. The characters they picked are interesting, I will say. Let's talk about them. So we have Scorpion, mainstay, has to be there. Scorpion, mainstay, has to be there. Sonya, she's winning a lot of games. I get it. Shang Tsung, been the main villain. I get it. Katana, Princess of Outworld. Baraka, I don't know. Like, Baraka's not the... I don't think he should have made it. I don't think he should have. Kano, yep, main enemy of Sonya. Raiden, always got a lightning. Liu Kang, perfect. And Jax. So, Baraka is really the only big question mark here for the Mortal Kombat side. Joker, absolutely. Catwoman, maybe. She wasn't as big in 2008. Flash, the Flash show was alright. It was okay, I guess. I don't even think the Flash show was going on that well. Superman has to be there. Batman, yes. Green Lantern had a crappy movie. I don't know why they would have put him in there. So that's a Shazam, no one really knew who that was. Or Captain Marvel in this game. I'm sorry, Captain Marvel. No one knows who that is, really, unless you're a hardcore. Lex Luthor, opposite of Superman, has to be there. Deathstroke, I don't know, not the biggest one. And Wonder Woman has to be there. I feel like you should have switched some out for the Teen Titans, because that's what a lot of people were doing. This game was rated T. Rated T! That's a problem. Mortal Kombat is rated M no matter what. Rated T? You could have put the Teen Titans in there at that point, but that's besides the point. Besides the point. The character selection, they had like maybe a few misses. Not a lot, but it's alright. But we gotta now really talk about, like, it's just weird. Like, let's act, like, if we go in, like, this part is weird. We'll do Scorpion Batman. Sorry, I'm sick, so I'm gonna sound a little weird throughout this review. But I'm gonna try to get through it. It looks horrible. Game looks horrible. If you've seen the ladders that I've done too earlier, it's not a smooth fighting system. It's not. It's very rough, and it's still a 3D fighter. So this is the last time Mortal Kombat does the 3D style. But, like, look at it. You still get, like, spurts of blood, and you can turn that off, like the rumor in the Nintendo days, like, or use a blood code or whatever. But this game is rough. This is rough. Like, this is not an easy game. It's really rough around the edges. So honestly, it plays just like the PS2 games. This is something different though. If you move out, you can move into another stage, like a part of the stage, and do damage like this. And for this one, you hit A, B, X, Y. But in the other ones, you have to mash all the buttons to get it. So that's an alright feature. It's not too bad. The most you can do is 36% damage. They don't tell you how to do the fatalities, so you'd have to look it up, which is very interesting. So, I don't know. Like, this is a home console. It should be just kind of a menu to, like, figure it out. And I think, we'll get to the later games where they come to their senses for that. But this is really rough around the edges. There is a full story. This story mode... you pick which side you want to play as. I'll show you here. We'll go back. But you pick which side, and they do the full... Oh, God, they look hideous. But they do a full story, kind of like what we have in modern days. You know, this kind of led the way. So, oh, I hit arcade, which is the latter. But it's so stupid. So, like, you get a full cinematic for either side. Oh, by the way, two other characters, Darkseid and Shao Kahn, I forgot to mention, because they combine in the story. Spoiler alert, but this game's been out for like ages, so I'm not going to worry about that. Oh, God, don't do a close-up of Joker's face. That's disgusting, too. But you get a full cinematic of what it is. And you can pick also which side you want to do. Kind of like Sonic Adventure Battle. Where you can, so you can do Mortal Kombat characters, or you can do DC Universe characters, and you do their stories. DC Universe, you don't play as Deathstroke. Mortal Kombat, you don't play as Baraka. So, like, it's stupid. Why are they there at that point? Why are you playing as them? When you do the arcade matches, you could pick to do a combination of all of them, or you could do just the Mortal Kombat characters or just the DC characters. Now, an issue I had when you could see in the arcade, so I'm not even going to do like a full arcade run just because we've been doing that, but you could see the problem in there. Like, I could pick one, but it's still like Superman, and I could say mixed, but you're still fighting a majority of like Mortal Kombat characters, and then like a few DC characters are mixed in there, like Joker's in there, and that was it. Joker. That's not mixed. That's fighting the Mortal Kombat characters with like maybe like a villain and then Darkseid at the end. Like, that's stupid. That's dumb. Why? That's not mixed. That's just this game. Like, this is gonna be a quick review because like I'm really sick of playing this game now. Like, it's just so rough, and it looks so bland. Like, it's so like, I don't know. Like, it's just so stiff and bland. It's so boring. So I'm gonna give this game a 3 out of 10. Like, it has some cool ideas. The heroic brutalities are stupid. The fatalities are miss. They should have just went all out funny with those. Like I said in the review, like my ratings of each of them. I'm not even gonna do it. It's so stupid. Like I said in the review, like the ratings of each of them, they should have just. Sorry. They should have just went all out goofy with it. Because they're not taking... They didn't even take it seriously. Like, it is the blandest of bland. It's not fun. Very stiff. Maybe 3 is too high. Maybe it deserves a 1 out of 10. This game is just bland. It's boring. It's got no character. You know what? I'll give it a 2. Final rating is a 2. Because it did establish something that led to something for these games. And the story mode, like, the stories might not make any sense and they're kind of bland, but they give you something to do with it. So I will give it a 2 for starting the trend of those story, like, clippy, you know, stuff. So we'll give it that. 2 out of 10. What do you think of Mortal Kombat vs. DC Universe? Let me know down in the comments below what you think. I hope you're enjoying Mortal Kombat. We're moving on to a better game, in my opinion. The one that started the Nether Realms. Technically, this should be the one because this is Mortal Kombat 8. But the one that started it, we're moving on to Mortal Kombat 9. Let's go do some fun stuff in there.